Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope all is well with everybody. I'm out here just doing me a quick lap before I go to my job this morning, headed into the office to do a little work. And this is my first time this week, y'all. I'm getting spoiled with this working at home thing, but nonetheless, just wanted to say I want to come in and check in on everybody to see how you all were doing. Here we are in the month of April. And we are getting towards, 2 months away from the midpoint of the year. I just wanted to say quickly that whatever you didn't get accomplished in January, February, or March, I hope that you are working towards leaning into, seeing some progress. A lot of times, I believe that it starts with these three things that I've been speaking to people about. Moreover, it starts with self-awareness, self-accountability, but more than anything, self-leadership. This is something that I spoke to my sister about a few days ago, and we spoke to, are you aware of how you're staying in the space that you're in? Are you holding yourself accountable for how you have or haven't progressed? But more than anything, are you practicing that level of self-leadership to move into whatever's next? A lot of times we say this, but we have to always, of course, say it with the intentionality of being honest with ourselves, that it's not always easy, said and done. But it starts with a plan. What vision do you have for yourself? How are you progressing beyond where you are? Only you can answer that question. Y'all, the sun is eating my eyes. Only you can answer that question. Only you can answer, am I actually putting forth a concerted effort to move forward? And I say that always, of course, with a high level of empathy and compassion, because sometimes, you won't always get that nudge. Sometimes you literally have to take your own ability to move forward in your own hands, and you can't expect, again, that cheering section. A lot of times we war with ourselves because we don't know where to start, but sometimes it truly does start with looking at the person in the mirror and asking, have you galvanized the thought process and the mind to move forward, or are you still remaining where you are because you've made that valid choice? And it's okay, because sometimes people are really comfortable staying where they are. And that's not a knock, it's just a reality. But for those of you who are in forward motion, continue to grow. One day at a time, continue to embrace sometimes that slow process of things not going fast, but moving at just the right pace. I'm getting myself prepared to go into part 2 of my research. I started in betrayal trauma in the first sector. I just had an interesting conversation with the research department at Virginia Commonwealth on Monday. I have 2 continuing conversations to take place later on this evening. I have 3 different calls, but 2 in particular stem around my research and how I move forward. And I just want to give that quick update because some people have been asking, where I've been. I'm not hiding. I'm not trying to avoid people or anything like that. But please understand, when you reach out to me, I am not intentionally avoiding. I don't have time for social media and stuff like that. And I've said that in previous posts, but I want that to be said because that is not my mentality as a person. When people reach, sometimes I try my best to get back with you. Sometimes I can't. I had somebody ask me to be on a podcast in my inbox a while back, and I didn't even see it because I'm not on social media as much. Some of these videos, they filtrate through YouTube and other spaces, but nonetheless, once things settle down, post-grad school and, my research fellowship and things like that, once that take off, I don't know where I'm going beyond that. So, again, self-awareness, self-leadership, and accountability. Let's hold ourselves accountable. Let's continue to work. Let's continue to understand that the only person holding us back is ourselves. And I promise you, once you understand the war that's going on in here with yourself, everything else will fall into place because you'll realize I got much work to do, but I can do it. It's about me being real with myself and being honest. Again, I just want to check in on y'all quickly. I hope everybody's in good health and happiness. And I just wanted to shed a little love and light your way and just tell you that you got this and that the only limitation is yourself. Just keep going. Just continue to push through. Continue to thrive. These words, they sound cute as they're coming out of my mouth, but understand hard work comes in behind that. You know, I can't write a 34 to 40 page paper without doing the research, without putting in the work, without going to go get documentation to support my theories and stuff. I say that because what you may do may look completely different than me, but just know it all starts with you not selling yourself short and just honestly being honest with yourself and saying, do I really want to grow, or am I just going to talk about it? And I tell people that I do come in contact with, because sometimes we can talk our own selves out of potential success, and you don't want that. So just remember, self-awareness. Are you aware how you hold yourself back? Not other people, you. Are you aware of that? 2, accountability. Are you holding yourself accountable for holding yourself back? Are you holding yourself accountable for still being amongst people, places, and things that you don't really need to be? And last, leadership. How are you going to lead your own process? Sometimes you got to be that one woman and one man wrecking crew, and you just keep going. And I promise you, you'll see the results once you put the time into yourself. Y'all take care. I hope your April continues to soar and be more than what you needed it to be, and be encouraged more than anything. Don't stop yourself. Remember, you're your biggest project in your lifetime. Work on yourself, get better, and keep striving.